Joe, random, with a blend of raw talent and poise, is quickly becoming a player to watch this season. It's the Wichita Wind Surge and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. We'll be back to get this one started after this. And now the shortstop, Gray Kessinger.
The shortstop, Gray.
Runner at first, nobody out. And a sac bunt here. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Tristan English.
Here's the catcher,
Batting
Joe
sixth,
Random.
The catcher,
Here's a
Joe
hitter who's been strong
Random.
in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Nope, that's inside.
He swings and fouls one off. Nobody on, nobody out. 2 runs scored already in the inning. Here in the top of the second.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High in the air, out to right. And there's 1 down.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 8, Tanner.
Nobody out and a runner at
The
first.
batter, the catcher, Joe
Random, only 18 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games.
Hey, your turn right here, kid. Drive them in. Your turn.
Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. Chases a high fastball there. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. A little inside conscious now, and maybe the pitcher will target the outer half of the plate. Swings and misses at the fastball up in the zone for the K. 2 outs,
Now
runner
batting,
on first
the
base.
shortstop,
And the batter will be the
Gray
shortstop, Gray Kessinger.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw to second, out. And the inning is over. Trying to get into scoring position on that play, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That is how you want to pick up your pitcher. First and second,
The
one
batter,
way.
the catcher,
And here's the catcher, Joe Random.
Good job. Drive them in right here. Here you go.
0-1.
0-1.
Righty comes to the plate. Pitch misses there. And the count 1-2. That's a clear overthrow by the pitcher. He's not trying to be that far outside the zone on 0-2. Nice eye right there. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Here comes the 2-2. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. Tanner Schobel to bat next. Payoff pitch. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Three and 2 now. And that'll load the bases.
The third baseman, number 8, Tanner.
Now the third baseman,
Schobel.
Tanner Schobel.
Hey, drive them in. No one better right here.
4, and a run comes in to score. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. The second baseman digs in now. Hitting at the bottom of the order. Not a lot of success at the dish lately, but could start to move up with a good performance in a big moment like this. On 0-1, the delivery. Fly ball to right. Got it. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and the run comes in to score. It's 4-3.
The batter, the shortstop.
That's team first hitting we just saw. He knew they were counting on him to bring in the run with something deep enough in the air. Nice job.
Hey, no one better here.
Runners on the corners and 2 out. Next up for the wind surge, Danny De Andrade. Now a flare off the bat. It falls in to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. 2 outs,
now
runner on first base. Now, Joe Random. And that's off the inside edge.
Ball 2.
Serta leading off first with 2 away. And that's a base hit into left. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Tanner Schobel.
Hey, no one better right now, kid.
Runner!
First offering, and the runner goes. Fly ball, right field. Conticello. And that's that. 2 left on. Time to stretch. Wichita ahead in this game, 7-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate for Amarillo, Jose Herrera. It's a pop-up. Random settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, G. Walter.
2 away here, nobody on.
Now batting,
at the plate,
catcher,
Joe Random. 1 for 3.
Random.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
This one is labeled. That's back.
Get out.
And that one hops the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. Tries to wiggle out of the rundown now. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Inning over. We move on now to the bottom of inning number 9. The wind surge with the lead, 7-4. Nobody on and 2 outs. Slade Caldwell now at the plate.
Caldwell.
In the air to right, and that should do it.
That's fine.
Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Not much to speak about, but always good to get a team win. Top half the second from Amarillo.
Wichita, the catcher, Joe Random.
That's a ball.
If you're looking for a sweet treat at the ballpark in Amarillo, I'd recommend picking up the Tres Leches Cake Milkshake at the concession stand. Worth every last calorie. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge.
That's a ball.
On the outside corner. A swing and a miss. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Base hit, right field. And the leadoff hitter aboard. You talk about strong hands, he's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. Will Holland getting ready to hit.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Here in the top of the second.
Runner
on the go. In the dirt. And safe. That's a stolen base. Not close. I like the aggressiveness right there. The pitchers have been dealing so far, so you might as well try to apply some pressure and see if you can steal your way into scoring position. Runner at second with nobody out. Line drive. That's a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Throw off line, runner scores. 1-0. That's a great example of good teamwork on offense. The runner swipes second and gets into scoring position, and then comes across to score on that base hit. Next up for the Sod Poodles, Tristan English. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run scoring off. Base hit! Headed for the plate. Comes across to score. Relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there.
The catcher.
Go ahead, run on base. Here's the catcher, Joe Random. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Hey, I need you right here. Come on, kid, let's go.
Yeah!
A little too slow on that heater. He might have been expecting something off speed. Chases a high fastball there. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at-bat. And the curveball is down and in. On 0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to anticipate and lay off it. 1-2 now.
2-2 the count.
Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Got the batter swinging. Got a chase way outside for strike 3. Joe Random will hit next. 1 for 2.
Random.
Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. Fedko over at second. Serta over at first with 1 away. Grounder left side, and it's just foul. That was close. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a high fly to left. It's pretty deep. Runner tags and goes to third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can play this run now. So
now
digging in, Tim Tawa.
Tim Tawa.
Rolls away a little bit. Tag, and he's safe. Into third on the wild pitch. That's a good read from the runner at second base. The angle towards the plate makes it difficult to see how far the ball has gotten away from the catcher. Nice job to get a good look and take off to move up to third. The tying run just 90 feet away. Popped up. De Andrade wanders out onto the grass to make the catch. Runner tags from third. Runner scores. Catcher can't hang on. And this one is all tied up in the seventh. First and second, 2 outs. Joe Random, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1 offering. That one missed. Here it comes. That one misses. The count now 2-2. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. No room to walk this hitter, so I'd expect something fairly hittable. Here's the payoff pitch. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that ends the inning. Wears the emotion on the sleeve, but as a pitcher, that's okay as long as you're getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of the jam. Two outs,
now
runner on first base. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Danny De Andrade.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. The tying run is aboard. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. And here's the catcher, Joe Random.
Nobody better right now.
The batter, the catcher, Joe Random.
A laser into the outfield. Pulls it down, and there's one down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Will Holland.
Man at second here
now
with 2
batting,
away. Digging in for the Sod
hitter,
Poodles, Tristan English.
English.
And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Safe. It's 8-5. Two away and a runner in scoring position here.
16.
Jack Hurley digs in now.
Hurley.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Right side, and this might do it. Steps on the bag. Ball game. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. Joe, random, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Wichita Wind Surge and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. First pitch coming your way next. Today's action
Leading
comes to you
off for
courtesy of
Wichita,
AC
the
Hines
catcher,
Architecture,
Joe
the only firm in the
Random.
area certified to build Escher stairs. Call them today. Top half the second from Amarillo. Puts this one in the air down the line. Makes the grab on the run.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Will Holland.
Runner at first with
Batting
one gone.
ninth, the
Stepping to the
catcher,
plate for
number
Amarillo,
32.
number 32. Runner on the move. This one in for a strike. Oh, safe. This offense has been struggling for sure, so it makes sense to get aggressive on the bases and steal second. Now the pressure is on the opponent. We'll see if they can pay it off.
Leading off for Wichita.
Welcome back to
the
Amarillo,
catcher,
top of the fourth
Joe
inning.
Random.
Hey fans, the pulled pork sandwich at the concession stand comes with a 50% off order of curly fries for the rest of the inning. If you're hungry, it's time to load up. That one smashed to left field.
Get up.
This one pretty deep. That one is gone. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. With a slider to the opposite side of the plate, you're not expecting a pull side homer. What a great swing to send that one out of here.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Joe Random. So far,
Random.
his solo homer earlier in this ballgame represents the entire scoring output from both teams. Really shows how good the pitching has been in this one. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Random measures 6'2", only 18 years old. He's got 9 RBI in his last 10 games. To third, and that's a fair ball. Out goes to first, and he gets back safely. That
The
one
batter,
might as well have
number
been
one,
placed on a
designated
tee
hitter,
right
Will
down the middle, a
Holland.
hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. So up next, Will
Hey,
Holland.
drive him in. No one better right now, huh?
And now the 1-2. Runner on the go, in the dirt. Safe at second, not even close. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Runner going again. That's a hit. Coming around third. Throw to the plate. It's offline and the run scores. It's 2-0.
Now batting.
That's a
left
great
fielder,
example
Tyler
of good teamwork on
Redmond.
offense. The runner swipes second and gets into scoring position and then comes across to score on that base hit. And next, the cleanup hitter, Jack
The right
Hurley.
fielder, number 16, Jack Hurley.
Pops this one up. Umpire signaling for the infield flop.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tim Tawa.
2 outs and runners at
The
first
batter,
and second.
the catcher,
Next up for the
Joe
Wind Surge, Joe
Random.
Random.
They need you now. Your turn.
Grounder to short. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. So they work around a pair of walks in the inning. Midway through inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Wind Surge out in front, 2-0. So 2 down.
Now
Next
batting,
up for the
number
Sod Poodles,
32.
number 32. Trying to bunt for a hit. Whips it to first in time. They thwart the bunt attempt, and the inning is over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. The Wind Surge lead it 2-0. Runner at first.
Now
coming up to the dish for Amarillo, Jackson Feltner. On the ground, this should do it. That is the ballgame. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day. Joe Random with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Wichita Wind Surge and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And here's the catcher, Joe Random. Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
Joe Random.
They've got a shot to do some real damage early on and keep him on the defensive. They need to put the pedal to the metal. Squares to bunt, but misses. Next pitch is downstairs.
Two balls.
This one's in the dirt. Count now 2-2 as the runners hold. Outside corner, got him looking disbelief from the batter. One down. Here's the catcher, Joe Random. Caught looking the first time up. Random measures 6'2", batting 5th today, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2024.
Counts
That
1-0.
curveball was way high. He clearly didn't release it properly.
Hey!
And the count 1-2. Gets a piece, stays alive. And again on 1-2. Pitch misses there. And the count is even. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
One out and the base is empty. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Bottom of the inning. Digging in for the Sod Poodles, Jackson Feltner. Pops it up at the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. 1 away.
Batting 8, the second baseman, G. Walters.
Base is empty,
Now
1
batting.
away.
Catcher,
Stepping in,
Joe
Random.
Random.
0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. incredible late action on that slider. Took a
0-1's the
sharp
count.
turn at the last second. Popped up. The second baseman drifts towards it. And now 2 away. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but he couldn't quite get the swing just right. That's what caused the pop-up.
Camargo.
So digging in,
Now
Joe
batting.
Random.
Catcher, Joe Random.
Not close with that one, but still chase. That's a strike.
0-1.
His slider is absolutely hissing on its way home. 91 miles per hour. Pretty impressive. Has some trouble with it. Not
1 ball,
close with
2
that
strikes.
one. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. That's a base hit. Around second, on the way to third. Coming to the plate. Scores on that one. Throw cut off to second. And he's out. Cut down. Man on at first. And now the first baseman, Jackson Feltner. In the dirt, but blocked. Safe at second. And now a man in scoring position. There's someone who's second-guessing their decision right now. Brings in an arm from the bullpen and almost immediately rewarded with a wild pitch. Here's the 1-1. Pops this one up to the right side.
I got it, ball, ball. You got it, you got it.
And there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, G. Walter.
Bases are empty with
Now
2
batting,
away.
the second
Stepping to the plate
baseman,
for Amarillo,
G.
number 21.
Walters.
Swing and a rocket. Back there. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. In safely with a double, second of the day. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. That one inside off the
Now
plate.
batting,
Such a
left
tough
fielder,
location to
left
handle
hand.
as a hitter. Somehow, he still
Hello.
barreled it up. Fantastic work.
1-1.
Right side, hard hit. And that will do it. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure he's glad they got the win, though. And here is Joe Random,
The catcher,
making
Joe
a lot of contact
Random.
recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Hey, your pitch. No one better.
Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Strike 2. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Pop-up foul on the right side. Grice in position. They limit the damage here. They pick up a run. Man at first with
Batting
one gone.
third,
Coming
the
up to the
designated
dish for
hitter,
Amarillo, Tristan English.
English.
The 0-1. Runner on the go. Some trouble with this one behind the plate. No throw. He gets in safely. And now the tying run is into scoring position. And here's the catcher,
batting,
Joe
the catcher,
Random.
Joe
0 for 1.
Random.
Random
Ball one,
measures
no
6'2", only 18 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. The 1-0 pitch. Now the 1-2 pitch. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Struck out swinging. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Moving on now to the home half of the 3rd inning. Wichita ahead in this game, 3-1. Runner at first.
Now
Jose
batting,
Herrera
the catcher,
getting ready to hit.
Herrera.
Runner, yes,
There
yes.
goes the runner. This one kicks away a little. He can't hang on. No throw. Safe down at second. And now a runner in scoring position. Here's the catcher,
Now
Joe
batting,
Random.
catcher, Joe Random.
Late on that fastball. He reached back
0-1.
and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Turned on, but foul wide of third. 1 out and the base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Winds, kicks, here's the pitch. That
that's out.
misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Hack and a miss, that's a strikeout. Stepping to the plate
The
next
batter,
for
the
Wichita,
catcher,
Joe
Joe
Random.
Random.
No one better up there. Here we go.
Fouled off down the right side. That was a very hittable off-speed pitch. He usually punishes those, but for whatever reason, he was a bit late on that swing. Comes up empty, strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses
Nope.
the mark outside the zone. What a take with 2 strikes. That's off
Nope,
the mark.
that's a ball.
Ball 2. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. High fly ball towards left center. Conticello on the move to the gap, there to make the catch. That ends the inning and limits the damage. So up next,
Now
Jose
batting,
Herrera.
the catcher, Jose Herrera.
Tying run waits at the plate. Swinging a high fly ball out to left.
Mine. Relay.
Makes the grab.
3-3.
So digging in,
The right
Alvin
fielder, number
Guzman,
13,
over 3 with 2
Alvin.
strikeouts and a ground out.
Guzman.
Clips the corner, strike 1. He's showing a lot of confidence in the changeup to start the AB with it and get the called strike. Fouled off left side. 2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss, that's a strikeout. And with the inning over, that'll keep more runs from coming in. But they scored twice and even it up late through 8 full. And we are tied at 4. Trying to eke
Now
out at
batting,
least
the
1 run
designated hitter,
and send this ball
right
game to
there.
extras.
English.
Here's a pop-up. Random under it. The catch is made to end it. This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win, but he may be feeling like he let the team down.